Class 6 Geography. Good morning, children. Unit 1 Resources. Meaning of resources: anything that fulfills human needs. When anything is of some use, it becomes valuable. All resources have value. The value can be either commercial or non-commercial resources. Commercial resources have great economic value. Example, petroleum. The non-commercial resources are very abundant in availability. Example, air. Anything becomes a resource only when its use is discovered. The needs of human beings are ever-changing. According to the ever-changing needs, resources keep changing. Time and technology are two important factors that determine whether a substance is a resource or not. Resource can be, next let us see, types of resources. There are three types of resources. First one, natural resources. Second one, man-made resources. Third one, human resources. There are three types of resources. Natural resources, otherwise called primary activity. Man-made resources are secondary. Human resources, tertiary. Next, let us see natural resources. What do you mean by natural resources? All resources that have been directly provided by nature are called natural resources. Example, air, water, soil, minerals, and natural vegetation and wildlife around us are all natural resources. The use of any natural resource depends on its place, its availability, the form in which it's available, and the technology necessary to avail it. Then, the classification of natural resources. Natural resources can be classified into different groups depending on origin, development, renewability, distribution, and ownership. Okay, there are 5 types of natural resources classified different groups depending on origin, development, renewability, distribution, and ownership. Okay, next let us see on the basis of origin, resources can be classified into biotic and abiotic resources. What do you mean by biotic resources? All living resources are biotic resources. All living resources were mere substance till they were recognized by humans. According to human needs, the substance were collected by the ancient man and preserved for use. In the beginning, man had only 3 basic needs. What are the needs? Food, clothing, and shelter. He collected things through primary activities such as hunting, food gathering, fishing, and forestry. Later, when food became scarce, they had to cultivate, and it became agriculture, and the cattle were also reared on their farms to fulfill their basic needs. Next, let us see abiotic resources or non-living things are called abiotic resources. Abiotic resources were also sought after the early men. They went in search of better landforms where they had enough water, resources for agriculture and their cattle. They were in need of tools right from hunting to agriculture. Man first found copper, then later iron. He also mined precious metals simultaneously for making ornaments. Okay? What are the example? Biotic resources. Biotic, animals, plants, microorganism. Abiotic, water, land, air and minerals. Okay? Biotic resources are living things. Abiotic resources are non-living things. Okay. Next, let us see on the basis of development. Based on the level of development, resources can be divided into actual and potential resources. Actual resources are resources that are being used and the quantity available is known. Coal at Neyveli. Potential resources are resources that are not being used in the present and its quantity and location are not known. Okay. Examples: actual resources, example coal. Potential resources, wind energy. Okay. Next, let us see on the basis of exhaustibility, resources can be classified renewable resources and non-renewable resources. Okay. Resources once, what do you mean by renewable resources? Resources once consumed can be renewed with the passage of time, due course of time, are called renewable resources. But the non-renewable resources are limited, can be called non-renewable resources. They became exhausted after use and some time. They made to replace, does not match the life cycle. Example, renewable and non-renewable. Renewable example, that is solar energy, water, sunlight, air. Renewable, non-renewable energy, coal, petroleum, natural gas and other minerals. Okay. Next, let us see on the basis of distribution. Resources can be classified localized resources, universal resources. When resources are present in specific region, they are called localized resources, minerals. Some resources are present everywhere. Such resources are called universal resources. Okay. Universal resources, sunlight, air, water. Resources present in everywhere, that is called universal resources. Localized resources present in specific region. We can see kangaroo in Australia. Okay, Australia only. That is a specified regions they are called localized resources. Okay. Next, let us see on the basis of ownership. Based on ownership, resources can be classified 4 types: community owned resources, individual resources, national resources and international resources. There are 4 types. First, let us see individual resources. Individual resources are resources privately owned by individuals. Community owned resources are resources which can be utilized by all members of the community. Okay. Individual resources, best example, apartments and house, individually owned by private. Community owned resources utilized by all members of the community, bond, river, public works. These are things community owned resources. Then let us see national resources and international resources. National resources are resources within the political boundaries and oceanic area of a country. That is called national resources. International resources are all oceanic resources found in the open ocean. Resources found in this region can be utilized only after an international agreement only. Okay. That is called international resources. Example, international resources and national resources. International resources, example, ambergris. National resources, river, okay, forest area. Then let us see man-made resources. Natural resources are modified or processed by technology into man-made resources. The example, sugarcane processed to get sugar, water get electricity, water we can get electricity. The transforming of raw material into finished goods is called man-made resources, otherwise called secondary activities. Man's skills and ideas are the basic requirements of these activities, man-made resources. Then let us say human resources. Human resources are groups of individuals who use nature to create more resources. Though human beings are basically natural resources, we classify human beings separately. Education, health, knowledge and skill have made them a valuable resource. Example, doctor, teachers, scientist. Then let us see Gandhian thought on resources. There is enough for everybody's need and not for anybody's greed. Mahatma Gandhi blamed human beings for depletion of resources because of over-exploitation of resources, unlimited needs of human beings. So conservation is very, very important. This is Gandhian thought on resources, Gandhi opinion. Then let us see resource planning is technique or skill, proper utilization of resources. Resource planning is necessary because resources are limited. Resources not only limited but also they are unevenly distributed over the different parts of the world. It is essential for the production of resources to protect them from over exploitation. Then conservation of resources, careful use of resources is called conservation of resources. Resources are being used at a very fast rate due to the rapid increase of population. So natural resources are depleting fast. So sustainable development can take place. The reasons for depletion are identified. Wastage and excess consumption is prevented. Reusable resources are recycled. Pollution is prevented. Environment is protected. There are 3 R's: reduce, reuse, recycle. Then recap. Anything that fulfills human needs can be called as resources. What do you mean by resources? Anything that fulfills human needs can be called as resources. Resources can be classified 5 types on the basis of origin, on the basis of development, on the basis of renewability, distribution and ownership. Resources provided directly by nature are called natural resources. All living things are biotic resources, or non-living things are abiotic resources. Collection of resources directly from nature is called primary activities. Potential resources are not utilized at present. Actual resources are being used at present. After consumption, resources can be renewed with the period of time is called renewable resources. Non-renewable resources are resources that have limited stock. Resources that found everywhere are called universal resources. Specific region, we can find resources specific region, that is localized resources. Natural resources when processed to meet man's needs are called man-made resources. Careful use of resources is conservation of resources. Okay, go through the textbook, students. Thank you.